Good evening, everyone. My name is Glenn Schumack, and I am Dean of the UIC College of Pharmacy. It is my great honor to welcome you to the 69th Annual Honors Convocation. The Honors Convocation is traditionally a unique event because it brings together the family members and guests of our students, our alumni and supporters who have contributed to the college, our distinguished faculty, and most importantly, the fantastic students who we honor. Of course, we cannot hold such a large in-person event this year because of the pandemic. So for 2 years in a row now, we will be doing this virtually. But I want to thank all of you for supporting our students and participating in this. We will be giving out over $127,000 in scholarships to 125 extraordinary students. The students were selected based on criteria specific to the particular scholarship, which were determined by the sponsor or donor of the funds. These awards were made possible by the generous support of individual alumni, corporations, and the associations that established each scholarship, many of which are endowed, meaning that they will continue in perpetuity. I want to extend my profound thanks to all of our donors for their support of the College of Pharmacy and our students. In particular, I want to thank donors of 5 new endowed scholarships that will be awarded for the first time. Let me also thank our faculty. In particular, thank you to the members of the Scholarship Committee for their hard work in reviewing the many applications and making the tough decisions about which students should receive which awards. Members of this committee include co-chairs Dr. Erica Hellenbart and Dr. Alice Hemingway, and members, Dr. Michelle Martin, Dr. Ellen Upaluri, Dr. Melissa Badowski, Dr. Brian Murphy, and Dr. Annette Hayes. Last but not least, let me thank Deb Fox for organizing this event and our entire scholarship process. So without further ado, let's get started.
Thank you, Dean Schumack. Again, my name is Erica Hellenbart. I am a clinical assistant professor in the Department of Pharmacy Practice and one of the co-chairs of this committee. The first awards we'll go through are the new scholarship and awards for the 2020 to 2021 academic year. The first award is the Chicago Pharmacists Association Foundation Community Service Scholarship Award. The Chicago Pharmacists Association Foundation is an affiliate of the Chicago Pharmacists Association. Founded in 1974 by pharmacist Cecil R. Dillard, one of its missions is to award scholarships to P2 pharmacy students who are in good academic standing and are a member of the Chicago Pharmacists Association and/or the Student National Pharmaceutical Association, or SNAPHA. These students will also demonstrate a passion for promoting the profession of pharmacy and a true commitment to community service for the underserved population. This year's recipients are Mura Sabuni and Valerie Shaw. Next, we have the Fitzsimmons Family Scholarship. This was established in 2020 by alumnus Bill Fitzsimmons, class of '83, and Denise Fitzsimmons. The Fitzsimmons Family Scholarship will forevermore support Doctor of Pharmacy need-based student scholarships at the college. The inaugural recipient of this scholarship is Kara Brown. The next scholarship is the Martin Family Endowed Scholarship in Pharmacy. This was also established in 2020 by alumni Al and Nancy Martin, PharmD classes of '98 and '97 respectively. The Martin Family Endowed Scholarship in Pharmacy was established to support student pharmacists who have exhibited academic merit and a financial need, as well as demonstrated leadership and a commitment to the profession. The inaugural recipient of this scholarship is Hamna Khan. The next award is the UIC Professor Nicholas G. Popovich Endowed Scholarship. This was established in 2019 by alumnus Todd Chermak, who earned his PhD in 2009, and Debbie Chermak. The Professor Nicholas G. Popovich Endowed Scholarship will continue to support Doctor of Pharmacy need-based student scholarships at the college, thanks to Todd and Debbie, as well as Supakit Wangwiwatananukit, PharmD class of '96, and over 75 additional alumni and friends of Professor Nick Popovich. The inaugural recipient of this scholarship is Alexandria Nunez. Next, we have the UIC Pharmacy Tony and Audra Manhart-Thomas Scholarship. This was established in 2020 by Dr. Audra Thomas, PharmD class of 95, and Tony Thomas, Gies College of Business class of 93. The UIC Pharmacy Tony and Audra Manhart-Thomas Scholarship provides important financial support for PharmD students for perpetuity. The inaugural recipient of this scholarship is Jocelyn Flores. The Unity and Diversity Scholarship was established in 2020 by alumni and friends Tanya Chowdhury, PharmD class of 2018, Arian Ganza, PharmD class of 2017, Nashra Miriam, PharmD class of 2016, and Ivana Robani, PharmD class of 2014. The Unity in Diversity Scholarship was created to highlight one of the greatest privileges of attending the UIC College of Pharmacy, that is, the ability to belong to a diverse community and serve patients of all races, ethnicities, religions, and socioeconomic backgrounds. The Unity in Diversity Scholarship celebrates the value of diversity and compassion for the human spirit by recognizing a student pharmacist committing to social justice who is giving back to his or her community. The first recipient of this scholarship is Nil Marie Ayala Fontanez. The Westerkamp Family Scholarship was established in 2021 by alumnus Thomas Westerkamp and his wife Diane. The Westerkamp Family Scholarship is designed to provide valuable financial assistance to student pharmacists who display volunteerism in their community. The recipient of this scholarship is Sania Zafar. The next group of awards are the annual scholarships and awards, which will be presented by myself and other members of the Scholarship and Awards Committee. The first annual award is the Rory and Judy Albert Scholarship. Rory Albert, BS class of 74, and Judy Albert established this scholarship in 2014. This scholarship is open to any student of any year in great financial need. Rory himself struggled financially during school and almost had to drop out of pharmacy school until he received a scholarship which allowed him to continue. Eventually, he started his own veterinary compounding company, which has been immensely successful. This year's recipient is Boris Starr. Next, we have the Asian Pharmacists Association Award of Excellence. This award is granted to applicants demonstrating academic achievement and significant contributions of service in the Asian community. This year's recipient is Eileen Pham. The next scholarship is the Dr. Mark J. Bacheletta and Dr. Joy E. Zarlanga Scholarship. This scholarship is open to all pharmacy students enrolled at the college. Recipients shall achieve academic excellence, demonstrate leadership, and financial need. Mark and Joy established a scholarship as they met in pharmacy school, and Mark has gone on to a very successful career in the pharmaceutical industry. This year's recipients are Michael Forst and Paula Curzos. Now I'm going to pass it along to my co-chair of this committee, Dr. Alice Hemingway, who is a clinical assistant professor in the Department of Pharmacy Practice on the Rockford Health Sciences campus.
Established in 2019 by Dean Emeritus Jerry L. Bauman, PharmD, this scholarship is designed to provide valuable financial assistance to student pharmacists pursuing clinical pharmacy practice. Preference is given to students focused on a career in cardiology pharmacy. This year's recipients are Richard Shin and Kang Nguyen. Established in 2013 by Shirley Ann Felder, Bachelor's 1984, PharmD, in honor of her parents, the Edwin and Frances Bettledorf Scholarship is awarded to a P3 or P4 student whose GPA is greater than or equal to 3.5 and has exhibited an uncompromised determination to succeed and passion for the profession. This year's recipient is Alexandra Kanya. The Blahunca Family Scholarship was established in 2018 by Paul, Bachelor's 1981, PharmD 1991, and Kathy, Bachelor's 1983, PharmD 1987. This scholarship seeks to reward a pharmacy student who has demonstrated financial need. This year's recipient is Anna Lisa Russell. Established in 2017 by Joan, PharmD 1997, and Bradley, PharmD 1994 canon, this scholarship seeks to reward a P3 or P4 student who displays consistent and proven leadership in their ability to collaborate and educate other non-pharmacy healthcare students or healthcare providers to the profession of pharmacy. This year's recipient is Sarah Al-Azma. Established in 2019 by Joseph R. and Rita V. Caruso to honor their family's long connection to the college, the Joseph R. Caruso, Bachelor's 1959, and Christine M. Caparelli, Bachelor's 1985 Family Scholarship is designed to provide valuable financial assistance to future student pharmacists. This year's recipient is Jean Lee. The Charles P. Bondi Memorial Scholarship is a scholarship used for worthy students with great financial need. This year's recipient is Arshpreet Kawar. The Joseph Frank Seeler Scholarship seeks to reward a pharmacy student enrolled at the College of Pharmacy with a GPA greater than or equal to 3.0. This year's recipients are Gagan Aurora, Dasol Kim, Elizabeth O'Kine, and Paulina Zuhoska. The Sapoli and Sula families established the Betty Sapoli and Roseanne Sula Memorial Scholarship after they were tragically killed in a car accident. In recognition of social service and exhibition of sensitivity to the welfare and care for others, this year's recipient is Jamal Hinoon. Established in 2019 by Dr. Daniel Youssef, class of 1983, this scholarship provides valuable need-based financial support to assist and inspire future pharmacy students. This year's recipients are Elise Duffy and Alexandria Nudo. Established in 2019 by Dr. John and Jill Coleman, this scholarship seeks to reward a student at the College of Pharmacy who demonstrates financial need. This year's recipient is Cherry Fan. The I.B. Crystal Memorial Award is given to P2 students who have financial need. In addition, they have to have achieved a GPA of 3.0 or higher in their P1 year, exhibit an interest in community pharmacy, and further interest in management responsibilities. This year's recipients are Allison Hippis and Matthew Odishu. The CVS Health Foundation Scholarship is open to all pharmacy students who are in good academic standing and who are interested in a career in community practice. Preference is given to fluent-speaking bilingual students, with additional preference given to the Spanish language. This year's recipients are Anesti El-Masri and Valari Shaw.
CVS Health Foundation Spanish Scholarship is through CVS Health Foundation, which is a scholarship open to all pharmacy students who are in good academic standing and who are interested in a career in community practice. 100% of the scholarship must be awarded to students proficient in Spanish. This year's recipients are Magdalene Brabeck, Monica Cruz Carranza, and Fernando Vega. The Dean's Award of Excellence is open to all pharmacy students who are in good academic standing and have a demonstrated financial need. This year's recipients are Ju Young Chung, Kazuto Foyan, and Elizabeth Elo, as well as Yoko Kame, Jihan Salama, and Zamya Siddiqui. The Dhingra Family Scholarship was established in 2019 by father and son pharmacist Om and Amit Dhingra. This scholarship is designed to provide valuable financial assistance to future student pharmacists. This year's recipient is Bona Shin. Established in 2014, the S. Albert and Janice Edwards Scholarship shall benefit pharmacy students with few financial resources and to inspire them and others to pay it forward. It's awarded to a P1 or P2 student whose academic record has not yet been fully established, but who has a GPA of 2.5 or higher and is in great financial need. The student must write an essay answering the following question: what topic, situation, or event motivated you most to want to become a pharmacist? This year's recipient is Nebojša Marković. Herbert M. Emig graduated from the College of Pharmacy in 1931 with a master's degree in pharmacology. This award is given to a student excelling in all areas of clinical pharmacy courses. This year's recipient is Reham Awad. The Dr. Robin Ford Nash Clinical Pharmacy Scholarship was created to memorialize a woman with great passion for people and pharmacy. Dr. Nash graduated from the College of Pharmacy with a Bachelor's of Science degree in pharmacy in 1977. Dr. Nash began her career as a pharmacist in Virginia and in the late 80s returned to her hometown area of Joliet and joined the pharmacy staff at Silver Cross Hospital. After receiving her PharmD degree from the college in 1999, Dr. Nash became actively involved in clinical care of patients at Silver Cross Hospital, exercising significant influence in the Institution of Pain Management program. Dr. Robin Ford Nash Clinical Scholarship is awarded to a student or students who at the end of the fall semester have demonstrated a strong interest in pursuing a career in clinical practice. This year's recipients are Rachel Goldberg and Tony Rosella. The UIC College of Pharmacy Geriatrics Scholarship was established for students who wish to pursue a career in geriatric aspects of pharmacy. This year's recipient is Johanna Papanikola. Established in 2019 by alumnus Ted R. Gladson, class of 1959, and his wife Jean L. Gladson. The Gladson Scholarship is designed to provide valuable financial assistance to student pharmacists who are members of the Kappa Psi pharmaceutical fraternity. This year's recipients are Jean Joseph, Rima Patel, Vasilina Solova, and Michael Wong. The Myron Goldsmith Memorial Scholarship seeks to reward a pharmacy student with demonstrated financial need. This year's recipient is Rumsha Rahman. The Greek-American Hellenics Student Scholarship was established in 2013 by a group of alumni from the college. This scholarship should be awarded to a P2 through P4 student who displays proven academic ability greater than 3.0 on a 4.0 scale and has demonstrated community service or leadership experience. Preference is given to a Greek-American student. This year's recipient is Courtney Hooton. The Reed G. Henninger Scholarship awards pharmacy students based upon a demonstrated need for financial aid and scholarship. This year's recipient is Yusuf Ishmael.
The ICHP Past President Scholarship was created and funded by past presidents of the Illinois Council of Health System Pharmacists organization. This scholarship is awarded to a pharmacy student any year who has financial need, is in good academic standing, and demonstrated leadership and community involvement. This year's recipient is Zhen Yu Yen. The Illinois Council of Health System Pharmacists is an organization composed of pharmacists, pharmacy technicians, and pharmacy students who strive to improve the delivery of pharmacy services in Illinois hospitals and health systems. The organization recognizes that participation by the pharmacy student is important and necessary. As a result, the Illinois Council of Health System Pharmacists annually provides a monetary award to a pharmacy student at UIC based on the following criteria. The recipient must be in the next to last professional year of the curriculum, be active in professional organizations and demonstrate a high degree of character and leadership, demonstrate outstanding scholastic abilities, a GPA greater than a 3, a student member of the Illinois Council of Health System Pharmacists, must have a past history of employment or at least a strong interest in a hospital or health system as a student pharmacist. The recipient must be an Illinois resident or Illinois high school graduate. This year's recipient is Monica Chuma. Applicants for the Illinois Pharmacists Association Foundation Leadership Award must be current IPHA members at the time of selection who have done the most to promote the profession through leadership and involvement in professional associations. This year's recipient is Danuta Dukala. This scholarship is open to students in one of the final years of pharmacy school. Students must have a GPA greater than or equal to 3 and must have positively contributed to advancing the spirit of the student body through leadership roles in extracurricular activities, outstanding academic achievement, and aspirations to practice in community pharmacy. They must also currently be employed in a community pharmacy setting. This year's recipients are William Baugh, Swanee Jazz, Christina Karapetian, Ren Anita Nuiken, and Ambibola Ogedengbi. The Kappa Psi Scholarship is awarded to members who have demonstrated high academic achievement, professionalism, camaraderie, and dedication to the high ideals that are the core of the fraternity. This year's recipient is Pamela East. Established in 2019 by alum and Associate Professor Emeritus Dr. Ronald L. Koch, classes of 1970 and 1976, this scholarship seeks to reward a pharmacy student with demonstrated financial need. This year's recipient is Gunjan Patel. The Joseph Anton Korin Memorial Scholarship rewards a student based on evidence of community service and leadership. Preference goes to a student with European heritage, particularly Slovenian, Croatian, Yugoslavian, Austrian, or Italian. This year's recipient is Craig Schaefer. The Zora Kosanovich Memorial Scholarship was established by family, friends, and classmates in memory of the 1984 graduate. The student recipient should show an outstanding commitment to the profession through participation in student organizations, strong interest in community pharmacy practice, and excellent leadership, communication, and interpersonal skills. This year's recipient is Amy Velkovic. Established in 2018 by alum Desi Kotis and her husband David Holmes to honor Desi's parents, this scholarship seeks to reward a P2 or P3 student who has a GPA greater than or equal to 3 and has demonstrated leadership in the profession. This year's recipient is Simone Gosemi. The Jerome Landsman Scholarship, class of 1951, was established in 2015 by Jerome's cousin, Lawrence DeBow, class of 1953, in recognition of Jerome's 90th birthday. Jerome wishes for the funds to be provided to a student enrolled at the College of Pharmacy that has great financial need. This year's recipient is Mildred Asumoa. The LEAD Scholarship was established in 2012 by the class of 2014. The scholarship is awarded to a P3 or P4 student from the Rockford campus who's in good academic standing and actively promotes the profession of pharmacy through community outreach. This year's recipient is Donna Vizirnia. Established in 2013, the Dean Henry Minassi Jr. Scholarship is awarded to a P3 or P4 student in good academic standing that has positively contributed to advancing the spirit of the student body through leadership and commitment to advancing the profession of pharmacy with career aspirations to practice in clinical pharmacy or academics. This year's recipient is Michelle Lee.
The Edward S. and Josephine E. Mica Scholarship recipient is a student who has demonstrated service to the college and to the community. Preference is also given to students of Polish descent. This year's recipient is Katarzyna Zaflarska. Next, we have the National Advisory Board Scholarship. In 2015, the members of the college's National Advisory Board, composed of alumni and leaders throughout the world of pharmacy, teamed up together to endow a scholarship to benefit our students. This year's recipient is Chriselle Marie Arbin. The Northern Illinois Pharmacists Association Scholarship rewards a current pharmacy student in good academic standing who is enrolled at the UIC College of Pharmacy, Rockford campus. Preference is given to the student at a Rockford campus or to students who demonstrate an interest in practicing in Rockford or another rural community after they graduate. This year's recipients are Cody Fry and Tahut Zwoodoo. The Northern Suburban Pharmacists of Chicagoland Achievement Improvement Award is awarded to a College of Pharmacy student in his or her third year of pharmacy school. It is given in recognition of academic improvement, community involvement or leadership, and exhibition of a renewed career focus. This year's recipient is Syed Haq. Now we have the Patel Family Scholarship for Independent and Community Pharmacy. Established in 2019 by Dr. Raj Patel and his family, the Patel Family Scholarship for Independent and Community Pharmacy Fund supports pharmacy students enrolled at the Rockford campus with a demonstrated career interest in providing patient care to the underserved in an independent or community pharmacy setting. This year's recipient is Cody Fry. The Pharmacy Sparky Penguin Midwest Friendship P4 Scholarship was established in 2019 by a group of lifelong friends. This scholarship gives preference to a need-based UIC College of Pharmacy student in his or her fourth year of pharmacy school. Preference for the scholarship awards alternates yearly between Ohio and Illinois residents. This year's recipient is Delashawn Fisher. Now we have the Phi Delta Chi Memorial Award. This is a memorial award, and we are also here to pay tribute and remember those who we have lost, who were leaders here at the College of Pharmacy. Dr. Marco Villa, Dr. Amy LaDolce, and Dr. Frederick Siegel. To receive this award, a student must be an active member in good standing of the Alpha Sigma chapter of UIC's Phi Delta Chi fraternity. They must have participated in a chapter committee and/or served as a chapter officer, and they also must have a reputation for community service, professionalism, and leadership, as exemplified by those mentioned earlier. This year's recipient is Kelsey LaMartina. The Doctors Deborah A. and Stephen C. Piscitelli Scholarship was established in 2019 by Debbie and Steve. This family scholarship supports a P3 or a P4 student who has an interest in pursuing a career in the pharmaceutical industry. The scholarship is designed to provide valuable financial assistance to student pharmacists as they advance their education with a focus on a career in drug development. This year's recipient is Thomas Poznansky. The Reuben M. Reifler and Tilly T. Reifler Scholarship is open to any student enrolled at the College of Pharmacy. The student shall be selected based upon a combination of academic merit and demonstrated need for financial aid. This year's recipient is Ebeli Arananu. Herb and Carol Retsky would like their scholarship to support a student enrolled at the College of Pharmacy who has displayed an interest in or a commitment to the well-being of Israel. This year's recipient is Nicole Fuchs. The UIC College of Pharmacy at Rockford Scholarship is open to all pharmacy students. Preference is given to students who are enrolled in the Rockford Pharmacy program or to students who demonstrate an interest in practicing in a rural community after they graduate. The recipient should have good academic merit and a demonstrated need for financial aid. This year's recipient is Kurt Weisheimer. The Daniel Rodriguez Foundation was established by several of his classmates to commemorate Daniel Rodriguez, PharmD class of 2007, and exemplify his compassion for helping others. This memorial scholarship is a need-based scholarship that seeks to reward a current pharmacy student in good academic standing who is active in at least one student organization. Preference is given to a bilingual Spanish-speaking student. This year's recipient is Yola
Established in 2018 by Denise Scarpelli, PharmD from '96, this scholarship seeks to reward a P3 or P4 student who has demonstrated leadership in the profession, exemplified continuing commitment to community service, and plans to pursue a career in community practice following their graduation. This year's recipient is Phong Kit Tam. Established in 2019 by faculty alumni Drs. Chris and Allison Einhorn Shriver, both class of 1999, the Shriver-Einhorn Family Scholarship is designed to provide valuable financial assistance to student pharmacists enrolled on the Rockford campus of the UIC College of Pharmacy. This year's recipient is Unk Ihanacho. Established in 1859, the UIC College of Pharmacy stands as the oldest academic unit of the University of Illinois, one of the largest and most comprehensive research universities in the nation. The college has a national reputation for excellence and is ranked among the top 10 colleges of pharmacy for scholarship, curriculum, and the quality of faculty and students. The UIC Sesquicentennial Leadership Award was established on September 26, 2009, as the college celebrated its 150th anniversary. This year's recipients are Kevin Chen, Eden Jebra, Bassem Hamdan, and Yasmin Hassoun. The Douglas A. Shehorn Estate Scholarship shall be awarded to students enrolled at the College of Pharmacy with a demonstrated financial need. This year's recipient is Celeste Guzman. Dr. Siegel was, without a doubt, one of the most beloved professors at the college. He was voted Teacher of the Year 15 times and received the Golden Apple Award 9 times. He has been honored as one of the first recipients of the college's Legacy Award. Several alumni discussed creating a scholarship in Dr. Siegel's name to continue his legacy of supporting students who needed assistance. The scholarship was not to be based on GPA, but instead focused on more unexpected financial need. Thanks to the generosity of many of Dr. Siegel's former students and alumni, we are thrilled to be able to offer this scholarship. Dr. Siegel passed away several years ago, and it's in his memory that we continue with this scholarship. We recall that at his memorial service he was remembered as a humble man who demonstrated empathy, kindness, and compassion to everyone he met. And that is what we hope the scholarship will honor. This year's recipients are Christine Chang and Jamie Hurd. Dr. Scott, PharmD in 06, and Sherry, PharmD in 09, Siegert, established the Siegert Family Scholarship to award a P3 or P4 student in good academic standing, proven leadership skills, and active in community citizenship. The recipient should demonstrate an interest in pharmaceutical industry or managed care. This year's recipients are James Motika and Jasmine Sharma. Established in 2019 by multiple alumni, this scholarship is to be awarded to a P2, P3, or P4 student enrolled at the UIC College of Pharmacy with an interest to keep the SNPHA and NPHA organizations, including their missions and visions, relevant, valuable, engaging, and thriving in an area of pharmacy professional organization membership choice. The student should also be an active member in the UIC College of Pharmacy SNPHA organization. Consideration will be given to students who lived in or have significantly engaged with underserved communities during their lifetime. This year's recipient is Salimata Deer. A graduate of the class of 1952, Jack the General Stites established the Margaret Stites Memorial Scholarship in 2005 after losing his loving wife. After his death 4 years later in October 2009, Jack's name was added to the scholarship. Jack was one of the college's first Legacy Award recipients for his contributions to the college and the profession. The student of this scholarship should demonstrate an interest in drug abuse prevention among youth. This year's recipient is Maisha Tabriz. The Stoller-Zeman Scholarship gives preference toward a student in their 3rd or 4th year, in good scholastic standing and working their way through school. This year's recipient is Nivida Pundi. The Stanley and Betty Jane Cecina Scholarship was established as an unrestricted scholarship to support pharmacy students through an estate gift left by Stan and Betty Jane. Stan and Betty met at UIC and both received their bachelor's degree in 1948 from the college. Stan continued at UIC in pharmacology, receiving a Master's of Science in 1951 and a PhD in 1955. Stan and Betty felt they benefited greatly from their pharmacy education and wanted to pay it forward to a gifted student. This year's recipients are Tiranay Faratnazad, Patrick Ndongo, Ryan Truong, and Peyton Wade. This scholarship is a need-based scholarship that seeks to reward a second-year pharmacy student who displays a proven academic ability with a GPA greater than or equal to 3.0 and has demonstrated community service experience. This year's recipient is Giovanni Baca.
The W.E. Van Doren Scholarship is awarded to any student enrolled at the College of Pharmacy in good academic standing and demonstrated need. This year's Van Doren Scholars are Spencer Coffey, Elise Duter, Samuel Fodor, Sylvia Ho, Anaida Hoja, Sohi M, Camila James, Sylvia Carpio, Christopher Lake, Clara Lee, David Monson, Sally Mata Deer, Joseph Pera, and Daeyoung Yi. The C.P. Van Schack Award in Medicinal Chemistry is given annually to a full-time student with the highest scholastic average in medicinal chemistry courses upon entering the spring semester of their second year. This year's recipient is Christine Chang. The Beatrice Excellence in Pharmacy Award is given to a fourth-year pharmacy student in the top 25% of his or her class academically and intend to enter practice upon graduation. In addition, the student shall demonstrate high personal motivation and possess a unique ability to communicate drug information. This year's recipient is Paula Curzos. Established in 2017, classmates and dear friends graciously came together to create the Lauren Taylor Vitrano Memorial Scholarship in memory of their classmate, friend, and daughter. Lauren was a dedicated P4 student, a Kappa Psi fraternity brother, and a member of the Rho Chi National Honor Society. Lauren was caring, thoughtful, and kind. She would stop at nothing to help her classmates succeed. With only one semester remaining, Lauren fell victim to mental illness and was unable to overcome it. Nothing will ever fill the void that Lauren left in our hearts, but we are confident that her legacy, helping others, will live on forever. This scholarship seeks to reward a current pharmacy student in any class who has demonstrated financial need and an interest in mental health awareness. This year's recipient is Danielle Sanchez. The Walgreens Diversity and Inclusion Excellence Scholarship is to be awarded to a single student with an interest in community pharmacy and meets at least one of the following criteria: embraces diversity and promotes diversity and inclusion initiatives on campus, and represents an underrepresented minority group. This year's recipient is Yalari Bueno. The Walgreens Multilingual Scholarship shall be awarded to a single student who is fluent speaking in one or more languages in addition to English, with an interest in community pharmacy. This year's recipient is Yekaterina Atanashina. Established in 2018 by Bradley Gillespie, who received his PharmD in 1994, this scholarship seeks to recognize a pharmacy student who has enjoyed academic success and endeavors to stretch the boundaries of pharmacy practice by contributing to the development of novel and potentially life-saving therapeutics. This award is designed to help aspiring researchers identify and appreciate the advantages of research careers in the pharmaceutical and biotechnology industries or government regulatory sectors. This year's recipient is Hunter Penton Genhart. Established in 2019 by Dr. Carol Betsky in honor of Lester Wiseman, a classmate of her late husband, Herb Retsky, who received his B.S. degree in pharmacy in 1946, the Lester Wiseman Memorial Scholarship is designed to provide valuable financial assistance to future student pharmacists. This year's recipient is Jessica Smith. Established in 2017 by Drs. Scott and Priya Worth, both class of 2007, the Worth Family Scholarship is awarded to a third or fourth year pharmacy student who has financial need, is in good academic standing, and has positively contributed to advancing the spirit of the student body through student organizations or volunteer work. Preference shall be given to a student who has demonstrated his or her commitment to advancing the profession of pharmacy. This year's recipient is Omar Cano. The Lloyd Yale Memorial Scholarship shall be awarded to a student enrolled at the College of Pharmacy with a demonstrated financial need. This year's recipient is Justina Mastelers.
Thank you for taking the time to review this presentation. On behalf of the Scholarship and Awards Committee, I want to thank all of our generous donors, alumni, faculty, and staff for making this event possible each year. Lastly, thank you to the family and friends of our award winners for all of your support. And to this year's award recipients, your acts of volunteerism, patient advocacy, and leadership continue to impress and inspire us. Great work, and congratulations!